So, welcome back. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. And also, I read a lot of your comments, and the comments guide me on which videos to work. All right. So, since we are on the upload image, I'll have this as PNG, okay, and then maybe JPEG, and then JPG. These are two different formats. JPG, Joint Graphics something, or editors. Those are the formats that are going to be allowed. Okay, and then of course I need a name. So the type is file for the form input, and then I need a name. So the name is going to be image file. Image file. Then we need to go to the form controller here, and then we find a way of posting to the controller. What do we post? We're going to first add an action. Okay. So the action is going to be upload image. Stroke upload image. Upload image. We are, remember, we're not sending anything like maybe an ID or anything. Then the method is going to be a post. It's going to be a post. We need the name for the category. Okay. File category. All right. So the name that we'll be taking will be the actual image name. We're going to save that as the image title. Okay. So this can be image file will be there, and then we're going to get it right in the controller. So let's go ahead and get that. And then we're also going to assign a virtual ID. Let me show you that. So as you see here, we're going to give it a special image ID, the image title, and see if it is visible, the appending category, and then the file type, which may be MP4. I don't know. We may need to get that or not, or we may save it within the image ID itself or the image title. I don't know. I think we may have to change to give it a different image title, and then we find something to save. Combine the image title with the file type. Maybe if you're saving all of them in one file type, but I'll look at one. If you may want, you may choose the one for the audio alone or something different, but we're going to extract the type. If it's an MP4, we said .mp4, but then the image title will differ from the image ID, because we want to change based by the ID, and the ID will be coming from the time. Okay, so one, we need to go to our web route and run and receive the image. So I'm going to go to the web route. Okay, take back the browser. Okay, I'll do a control minus a little so that. Okay, so we're going to take this and post. I'll copy that and then duplicate it again once at the bottom. Okay. So I always want to comment so that here we are looking at the images. All right. So this is a post. This is a post. And then the post is upload. Just to be sure. Upload image. Upload image. I don't know what to do when you're uploading multiple images. I haven't tested that. I'll go with this. And then I don't know if I have an images controller, but I'm going to look at that. If not, we shall have to create one. So upload image. Okay, so I'm going to check if I have an image controller. If not that, we are going to create one. So we have the categories controller, but we don't have the image controller. All right, so I'll go ahead and stop the server. I'll create another server. So let me stop the server and then create an image controller with PHP artisan make controller images controller. All right, so the images controller has been created for us here. I'm going to start the serve again, PHP artisan serve. Okay, the server is running again. So we're going to go to the images controller, and then we need to import a few things before we run our public function. So do we have the images model? We don't. Again, we're going to make the images model. So PHP artisan make model images like that. The model is supposed to be a DL make model. Great. So we're going to have the images model. I think I've typed something wrong, especially with the model, with the spelling of model. It is supposed to be AL. Then press enter. We have the images model, which is created successfully under models. All right, so let's go ahead. One, we need to use. So I'll just go to the home controller or categories controller and then copy the use. I don't know. Use app models. I'm doing this to save time. So use app models. One, we need the categories because we may be taking in which category anytime or depending on grouping or searching by category. But then we want to use the images model. Okay. And then we're going to do a public function. Public function, upload the images, upload the image. And then it takes in a request. Dollar request. Okay. So we need to find our input. One, we get the source or the file. We need to check if it has a file. What we're uploading, has it got a file or it's an empty item? So we're going to check if the request has a file, and then we see what we get out of it. So if the request, remember the dollar we put, if the request, okay, has a file, by using a PHP method or function, has file, and then which file are we looking for? So remember how we saved our file? We saved our file here through the input with the name image file. Okay. So if the request has image file, then we're going to do a simple die dump that says image file detected. But if the request does not have the file, okay, else, if the request does not have the file, we're still testing. We're going to have, again, a die dump. A die dump is like a debug for Laravel, a DD. We'll say image file empty. Let's test that. Okay, so we're going to come. We choose to upload Then the fastest is here. Let me first cancel that out for the moment. The required field, because I try to send an empty file. So I'll try to send. Okay, I need to restart the server again. Remember we did all right, so let's check and try to upload a file. Okay, the page name found. One, there's something I didn't do again. We're going to go to our web route. Instead of the categories controller, we change this to the images controller. I guess so, because we created, it's the image controller, not the images controller. Remember, we created that. And the reason I think this is happening is because I had forgotten to add the cross-site reference token. So which I'm going to do, I'm going to put two curly braces, add a CSRF token. So I'll add a field, and then we try again. CSRF token. So I'll go ahead. Then we try to upload an image. Whoa. Okay, the error comes because I've not refreshed. Let me first refresh again. Then we try again. And then you can see up there, it tells me that the image file is empty. So what if I try to add an image file? Come on, sorry. What if I try to add an image file? I pick one, and then I choose to upload. Okay, then it tells image file is empty. That's not. Whoa, this means I have something wrong. Okay, let me check the name that I am sending. Okay, I chose the image file ID instead of the image file with a small. Okay, I'll copy this and then go to the image controller. I check for image file with a small f, not the camel casing. Okay, so I can resubmit. Let me see if that will work. So you can see image file detected because I have added the file. So after this check, I think now it's up to you. So if the image file is empty, I think we should return back. We should return back with a message, but I don't have that message. Okay, but if the image file is not empty, then we should go ahead and do something. So let me check. I'm going to choose the file, upload. So image is detected. Again, I'll refresh. And if the image file is empty, and then it will turn back to, I'm not going to choose a file, sorry. I'm just going to upload without choosing a file. Then I choose to upload image. Okay, so it returns back because there's nothing to upload. So here, you can go ahead and do more that we're going to find in the next video.